Why are Gen Z kids who grew up with smartphones suddenly obsessed with cameras from the 1980s? If you've noticed your social media feeds filled with grainy, imperfect photos that look like they're from decades ago, you're witnessing one of 2025's most unexpected tech reversals. Today, we're exploring how film photography went from near extinction to becoming the coolest thing among young people. Let's set the scene. Digital photography was supposed to kill film forever. By 2012, major companies like Kodak had declared bankruptcy, and film seemed destined for museums. Yet here we are in 2025, and film photography is experiencing what experts call its biggest revival since medium's golden age. But this isn't just nostalgia, it's a full-scale cultural rebellion. Here's what makes this fascinating. Gen Z had their first baby photos taken on digital technology instead of analog, and had an iPhone or Android smartphone as their first personal tech device. These are kids who never knew a world without instant digital gratification, yet they're choosing cameras that require patience, skill, and real money for every single shot. The film photography trend exploded in popularity among the youth at the start of the pandemic, along with the Gen Z revival of the disco and Y2K era. Many dug out their parents' old Pentax and Olympus cameras to try their hand at this previously dying art. Suddenly, attics and closets became treasure troves as young people rediscovered forgotten film cameras. The economics tell an incredible story. Vintage film cameras that gathered dust for decades are now selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars. A basic Pentax K1000 that cost $200 new in 1976 now sells for $300, $500 in working condition. Popular point-and-shoot cameras like the Olympus Muse series have tripled in price as demand outstrips supply. But why choose imperfection over smartphone cameras that can shoot professional, quality images? Driven by a wave of analog nostalgia that favors the imperfections of film over the instant convenience of digital, the trend has breathed fresh life into a classic medium. In a world of filtered, overprocessed digital perfection, film's unpredictable results feel authentic and real. The revival has created an entire ecosystem. Photo labs that survived the digital transition are now overwhelmed with orders. New film processing businesses are opening, and even major retailers are bringing back film developing services. The resurgence of analog film photography continues to gain momentum, and 2025 is shaping up to be another exciting year for film enthusiasts. Perhaps the strongest signal of film's comeback, the Pentax 17 is the first new film camera to come from a major brand in over 20 years, and the first camera to come out of Pentax's film project. When a major manufacturer invests in new film camera production, it's not nostalgia, business recognizing a genuine market demand. Why are young people going back to film cameras? To escape, of course. Film photography forces you to slow down, think about each shot, and accept that you won't see results immediately. In our instant gratification culture, this limitation has become liberating. Every photo becomes intentional rather than reflexive. The trend has elevated film beyond social media novelty. In 2025, collectors and art enthusiasts are seeking out limited edition prints made from analog negatives, mixed media projects combining film photography with other art forms, and large format landscapes and portraits gaining prominence in the art world. Film photography is being recognized as legitimate art again. But critics raise important questions. Is it just a short-lived trend or something more? The film industry faces real challenges. Production costs are high, environmental concerns exist around chemical processing, and the learning curve can be steep. Some worry we're witnessing a bubble that will burst when novelty wears off. Yet the film photography revival represents something deeper than trend chasing. Young people choosing tactile physical media over digital abstractions. It's valuing process over product, imperfection over algorithmic perfection. Whether film photography will maintain its momentum or fade into another nostalgic footnote remains to be seen. But right now, in 2025, millions of young people are proving that sometimes the future looks surprisingly like the past. Have you tried film photography, or are you sticking with your smartphone camera? Let us know what draws you to analog or digital, and tell us what other retro revivals we should investigate next. See you soon. I am Olivia, and this is Hype School.